So the first thing you need to do is cut the design out, and it should be as close to a perfect square as you can get it. Make sure to cut the borders off of the paper here. So after you're done, this is what you're left with. So what you want to do is fold diagonally, like this, and like this. And then fold edge to edge as well. And when you're done, it should look like this. And the reason we're doing that is because we're going to fold this up to create a sort of triangular shape. It's a little tricky, but once you get it, it's really not that hard. Like that. But the sides that you want to be facing out are these sides here with all the lines on them. So this side should be on one side, and this side should be on the other side. Alright, so put it face down like this with all these lines facing up. So that when you lift this up like this, you should see the bunny face here. So start by taking sticking your finger between these two pieces of paper and flipping up this flap like this, and doing that on the other side as well. So you should see the two eyes and the two ears poking out from underneath. And the next thing you do is fold these two over. You'll see this nice little guide here to help you with that. So your paper at this point should look like this. Now take these two, and you should be able to flip these down and have another piece underneath. So first, fold them along that little line there. So they're like this. And then fold them diagonally like this, so that they sit over top like that. But we're not going to leave them like that. What you're actually going to do is find this little pocket here and slip those two flaps into the pocket so that we hide them. This also helps hold the whole design together. And there you go. That's it for this step. So now flip it over. So you should see this on the back side, a nice triangle. And your first thing is you're going to fold along these long diagonals. And the easiest way to do that is just fold it over like that. And do that on the other side as well. And we're almost there. So after you do this, you'll see these two diagonals here. You're going to fold up like that. You can also see there's a line on the other side to help you with that fold. In your final fold, you're going to take this whole piece and fold it along that diagonal. And so that you're going to notice the rabbit face come joining together right when you do that. Okay, so that's the top and that's the bottom. So now you're going to take it and flip up the sides like this, so you have sort of a dart shape here, and pull on the outside. And what you'll see is that there's a little opening here. What you do now is hold it like this, and you can inflate your rabbit and hopefully do a better job than I did. Just like that. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is add the LED and the battery using some form of conductive tape. So you'll notice on the bottom these two holes, positive and negative, and those correspond on the LED to these two legs. The longer leg is the positive one, and the shorter leg is the negative one. But we don't want this sticking out the bottom. We actually want it inside so that it illuminates the origami. So to do that, we're going to have to unfold our design a little bit. So cleave the face like this, and then just flip it up, and you should get a nice hatch to the inside here. Once you've got that, first thing you want to do is poke 2 holes through just using the legs of the LED, just like this. And then flip it around. Make sure you have the right one, so positive. It's the longer leg, remember that. What we're going to do is poke it through from the inside this way. So you should see this. So the next step is going to be keeping those in place using some tape. So this conductive tape serves a dual purpose. It holds the LED in place and holds the battery in place, and it also carries the electricity that lights the circuit up. Okay. So once you manage to get the backing off the tape, the first leg that you want to connect is the negative one. So you can hold this down by pinching the LED on the inside so it lays flat and doesn't move, and then just stick your conductive tape like that so that it goes diagonally. You can trim off the excess because you don't want it to pass this midpoint on the design. So the positive side, the negative side just is one piece of tape that covers the leg and goes right across. The positive side is a little bit different. It also covers the leg and moves diagonally, but it actually goes into this pocket here, like that. So put that piece in there, slip the tape in there, and then tape it down like this. And you have to make sure, this is very important, that these 2 pieces of tape don't touch. Because if they do touch, you're creating a short circuit. Okay. So at this point in the design, you should have 2 pieces of tape. The piece on the negative side covers the leg of the LED and goes across over the top. The piece on the positive side covers the positive leg of the LED but slips into this pocket here. And these 2 pieces of tape cannot touch, or else you will cause a short circuit. And so the third piece of tape is going to also go in this pocket, but it's going to start on, if you look inside, you'll see the little negative thing. So what you do is slip it in there so that it's covering up that negative, and then flip it around the front so it covers that. So it's sort of pinching this piece of paper like this, and then you want to trim off any excess. Alright, so next you want to test this out. So to do that, you take a coin cell battery. You're going to actually slip it in here so that the flat positive side is touching this positive piece of tape, just like that. And now to test it out, you just want to connect these 2 pieces of tape on that side. Connect this piece to this piece however you can, and it should turn the light on, just like that.